Hello again. So in the previous video, you looked at the middle activity or activities in the during stage, where their comprehension was beginning to build deeper and deeper. So now we're going to go on to how we're going to finish the during stage. So in your final during activity, this is the activity where we build a more complete, deeper understanding by reading and listening yet again. So this is probably the third time, may even be the fourth time that they've listened to or read the material. And they'll have another specific task, a task that really requires deep understanding. So you really want to push them to listen or read again and reach beyond what they understood previously. The timing on this one, as always, is flexible, but you could think of it as being about a quarter of the lesson, maybe 10 to 15 minutes of a 60-minute lesson, or 7 to 10 minutes of a 40-minute lesson. It depends a little on how much repetition students still need. The specific purposes possible for this could include something like interpreting or inferring ideas that are not explicit in the text, or getting very deep and specific details or information in the text. Or it could be to confirm or to modify things that they didn't know before. Or it could even be to form their own points of view about what's happening in the text. Depending on what the text or the audio is that they're listening to or reading, you could have them do activities such as making decisions and giving supporting reasons from the text or audio, or filling in details in a chart or a graphic organizer, or maybe answering deeper comprehension questions, or comparing answers from a previous activity, or listening and reading again to see who is right. So, if you remember, you can always choose one of these ideas or you can add your own. As we look back at the lessons that I shared with you in our PDP outline session, you remember when they did the reading on the football jersey history. The final during task I had for that one was that they would write a description of the changes in football uniforms over time. Or about the news program, we had them, as they listened, fill in details in an outline of the news programs. Or in the one about meeting an old friend, they actually had to write what the main principal changes were in the lives of those two people. Or in the piece of literature, the Edgar Allan Poe short story, they actually had to answer some questions about the relationships between the two people. As you can see, these are relatively deep tasks, and the point with the final part of the during stage is this is really where your showing comprehension objective is met. This is the part where the objective is finally accomplished. So, it tends to be a very deep and challenging task. So thank you for watching this video with me. In the next video, Adeline will be talking to you about what you did after they have finished reading or finished listening, and the ways that you can expand on that in the post stage when you have time. So thank you very much.